What's up, y'all? MadYocco here today, and we have here the Brinyte Noctua HC-01 headlamp. 3 lighting source headlamp. Doesn't say a whole lot on the box. You know, obviously this is made in China, and I have opened this already, but here we've got it. It comes in this nice little package. Nice little plastic insert. Looks like recycled plastic even, which is cool. Didn't know they recycled over there. Of course they do. We only have so many resources, people. USB-C cable for charging purposes, I would assume. I got bedhead. There's the lamp. And then we've got some, like a product catalog. This is about the middle of the road headlamp here. It's brand new. And then here's the other headlamps that they have. They've got a weaker one and a stronger one. Those ones are kind of like that bar style light. This is more of a little light box. And then you've got, they offer a pen light. They have a new high powered flashlight. They have the lantern and a keychain flashlight. They've got a user manual in here, and you might need that because it is kind of complicated how to use this thing. You'll have to play around with it, you know. But here it is. You know, you've got your full swivel. It can swivel all the way around, actually, and then you can open this up. This is where the battery is. If you take this battery out, which you can, if this dies and you don't have any way to USB-C charge it through this bottom port, then you can put 3 AAAs in there. It has the little diagram of how to do that, and it will be powered by 3 AAAs. Now those will probably die pretty quick though, so you want to go back to charging it. But then you've got the strap with very durable, breathable strap. And this is a weird strap, like, you see how it's like tied up back here? You push that pin down right there, and then it'll come loose. But if you're not pushing on that, then it'll hold tight. And then if you want to tighten it, push that pin down, and you start rolling it up. Just like so. So it'll fit any size head, is what I'm saying. And then you got 2 buttons on top. This comes locked, so it says lock. It says lock 2 seconds. What you have to do is hold those down for 2 seconds, and then it'll flash. And then you can hit the light, and you'll get your first beam out of the main beam. Hit it again, and it'll turn off. You hit that light, and then hit it again, and hold it down. Depending on how long you hold it down, you've got 4 settings of brightness. Absolutely astonishing brightness. And that'll work at the same time. Let's see, I'll turn it down. If you hit this button, then it'll turn on your auxiliary light. And if you hit that twice, it'll change from red to white auxiliary. If you hit it 3 times, then you've got your SOS flasher. Just hit it a bunch of times, it'll turn off. Now if you hold it down while the auxiliary light is on, then you'll change the brightness of the auxiliary light, which is 2 settings for the white, and let's see, 2 settings for the red as well. And I think that's it. I think that's all of the settings. But like, for what it is, once you figure out how to use that, it's very useful. Also, while you have it turned on, it will show you a battery gauge, and that is how much battery you have left. Obviously I'm fully charged right now, but this is supposed to last for 48 hours on the lowest setting. So this is like a pretty awesome survival light. If you needed something, keep it fully charged, keep some extra AAAs on you, this thing will really work out in a pinch. So let's go outside and take a look at what it looks like in the dark. Hello, notice the lack of visibility. We are going to run the little test of the Brinyte headlamp. So take a look here. That is the secondary light. And that is the brighter secondary light. Now I'm going to fiddle with it until I get it to change colors. So there's the secondary light. You can see it's got two settings so that it goes back and forth through. You tap it twice, it'll switch red, which has two brightnesses as well. I will turn off that secondary light and we'll hit the main light. Definitely, it's got this spot in the middle, so it's gonna have quite a long throw. Let's see if I can get that for you. There's on low mode, medium, and high. So it's pretty pretty freaking bright for a headlamp, I would say. That wasn't even the brightest mode. You can turbo it. So if you're looking for something with a whole bunch of different settings, check this one out, I guess. So anyway, that's the Brinyte Noctua HC-01 headlamp. This thing goes for only $50 on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. You can go ahead and use that link and pick one of these up if you're in the market for a headlamp. This is a very good option. Also, if you're not in the market for a headlamp, why don't you try out some MadYocco Matte Wax. This is a really nice wax, really nice smelling wax for applying to your blades, carbon steel blades especially, to protect from rust. What you do is you use the included paracord, kind of scrub up the top, break up the top a little bit, and then you've got this paste, and you wipe that on your blade, you let it sit for a minute, and then you wipe it off, and it'll leave a protective coating of wax on your blade to protect it from rust and dirt, which is the same reason that you wax your car. So why not? Try it out, Mad Wax. It's only $16 plus shipping. Hit me up on Instagram, find it on Blade Binge, or on my Etsy shop. Thanks a bunch. Peace.